Hey everyone, how are you doing? You have Mike and Sierra here, and today we're going to do something totally different. Why? Because it's the new year and we want to do something different. Different. What do you want to do? Oh, we're going to do different here today. So basically today we're just going to sit here. We have a bunch of stuff that we want to chat with you guys about, and I'm drinking a coffee. Sierra's drinking a coffee if she didn't already drink it.
Still coffee.
She's still got coffee. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. It's going to be a little different, I'm telling you. So, I guess where to start off here.
So we're going to start talking, I guess, about last year is where we want to start.
Oh, the one that just passed? Yes?
That's usually what the last year
Okay,
means.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened in the last year? We had a lot of stuff go on in the last year, haven't we?
Yeah, especially at the end of the year, basically all kinds of stuff going on. We were pretty busy, and we didn't maybe make as many videos as we normally do, but
Yeah, but that's all right. We'll make up for it this year.
yeah. So with our fish, we've had all kinds of fish move arounds. Basically, everyone has switched tanks almost.
Yeah. We'll get into it, I guess. Todd, you guys know Todd, or actually, I should say we have a lot of new people here too. So you guys might not know Todd, but that's from the video where the fish attacks the owner, which is me, and he's the one that's missing an eye. Really super aggressive fish, and we actually switched him over with our TJ. Now, I guess we had an issue here while we were gone.
And yeah, basically, Dozer got beat up by TJ pretty bad. She got his eyes and scratched them a little bit. We have him in clean water now, though, and we've been taking care of him really well. And it looks like everything's clearing up, and he looks like the damage is being repaired, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But it's just not something you expect with a pair. At least not something I've come across where the pair all of a sudden one day they just
Broke up. I didn't know fish broke up, people. That's a new thing for me because they've always been fine together, and like just to see when we came home, I seen my dozy up at the top, and I was like, oh no. I'm like, what's he doing up there? And then I seen TJ just come up and do her blood parrot thing by ramming, and yeah, I noticed his eye lenses was totally scratched on his right side, and I said, oh no. I actually thought it was gone because it looked really bad, and at the time he could not see me through that eye. But I go in there now and he can see me, so whatever happened is definitely healing, which is awesome.
yeah. Well, we might be able to get a close up of it. It still doesn't look 100% perfect, but it is a lot better than what it was, and the
He can
fact
see,
that he's
yeah.
seeing is great. But that's really something that you just don't expect. It's something that you have to be prepared for, I guess, when you're keeping these big fish together. You never really know what's going to happen from one day to the next.
Yeah, and it's just terrible because, like I said, we weren't here to actually see it happen. Like if we were here, we would have separated them fish right away. But that's the unfortunate part. When you go away for Christmas, sometimes you're gone for 2 or 3 days. Some stuff happens, and it's terrible. But we did learn something though through all this about Todd for sure, because we thought Todd, with his one eye lens damage, that the light was just terribly hard on him, because as soon as we turn on the light, that fish would hide every single time, and he would peek out and look at it and then stop. But since we threw him in with the tank with TJ, light doesn't bother him at all, so it's not light. So
No, he's actually a totally different fish.
totally different fish.
They actually repaired, and they repaired right away. We weren't really sure how that was going to work out, but we needed to have Dozer in his own tank.
Yeah.
So we decided we'd try them out just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
So we watched them, and
Very closely because, like I said, Todd is such an aggressive fish.
but right away he swam right by her. He was showing off for her.
Yeah.
And he wasn't actually interested in really fighting her, which was great. And it was just a big surprise to see how he's really come out of his shell. He's not really hiding. Well, he doesn't hide anymore.
He never
he's at
hides,
the front
yeah.
of the tank, and
He is.
he doesn't
yeah.
seem to be quite as aggressive towards us. He's still pretty aggressive.
Yeah, he will still attack me if I put my hand in the tank. Like, guaranteed it's going to happen. But
He has
Yeah.
moments where he doesn't come at me and bite the glass.
yeah, no, that's kind of a different thing because he used to just try to attack the glass all the time. It didn't matter what the situation was. He would just pretty vicious. But in this tank here, he's a lot better. A lot better. I'm actually surprised.
And they've actually since they've been together, they've actually tried to spawn a few times.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you guys aren't aware, blood parrot males are infertile, so we're never going to really have fry. But they try. TJ lays her eggs every couple weeks, and it's still interesting to see them take care of them. So it's cool to see that they're actually connected. And
yeah. So Dozer is now with TJ. So you guys remember our little tiny blood parrot, TJ?
DJ.
DJ? Oh, I got the fish name. How can I get my fish's name wrong? Because TJ and DJ are way too close.
But they're different fish entirely.
But that's because...
Their personalities are different.
Okay, I like TJ as a name. I think that's cool. DJ as a name, that was hers. That was her thing.
Well, the whole reasoning. So TJ is Todd Jr., right? TJ, because that was meant to be his girl. That was originally the plan. It never worked originally, but that was the plan. And now Todd and TJ are together. So therefore, Dozer and DJ, which is Dozer Jr.,
we should have just called him Parker.
Together.
He should have been a Parker. Because that fish digs. So, okay, here's a funny story for you people. There's a show on Discovery Channel called Gold Rush. Okay? So, I don't know if anybody watches the show. If you did, you already caught on. We got Dozer Dave, which is in the other room now, in the fish room. And we got Todd. So, we had the Hoffman crew. So, half you guys are like, what? Some of you people know. But, that's why we named her Fish. So, we should have continued on the series and called the fish Parker. Because the fish digs. I don't know. That's my thoughts on it anyway.
Kiko, our green tear, our big boy, hasn't been playing very nice with his female. So, he's not causing any damage to her. But she is hiding more than I would like her to be. So, basically, for now, we have taken her out. We put her in the other tank. So she's in there for now, and we're hoping to find her another home.
Yeah, I actually have her home in about 3 days. He's going to come and pick her up. It's someone that's really trusted. He breeds fish, and he's going to have a good home for her. So
yeah, he's come over
a couple of times now.
Yeah.
And he actually lives about 3 hours away from us, so he travels across the province in order to get fish and stuff like that in order to get his...
He's dedicated.
He's very dedicated to the hobby, so I'm happy to give Miko over to him, and probably going to give him the Corridors as well as the Danios.
From our planted tank. So
yes.
We'll include that video here if you haven't seen it, but basically we started our first little...
Planted tank.
Planted tank.
Yeah. It's a work in progress, but I definitely rushed it, and I didn't have enough skill set when I actually did it. Watching some videos that I've seen from our buddy Kevin over at NOAA, when he was explaining this to me, I was like, yeah, okay, I kind of understood it, and but I didn't. but now watching his videos and learning that, how you need proper substrate in there and how lighting and everything works together.
How it all...
Yeah, and what do you want for your expectations pretty much. And I guess my expectations were pretty low. My buddy called it a Charlie Brown planted tank.
Thank you, IFG.
But I don't know, that was hilarious. I was on the floor laughing.
No, that was actually pretty good because it is a Charlie Brown tank.
It's a Charlie Brown tank, yeah.
Well, you know what? You gotta show Kevin's tank. Right here, Kevin's tank.
Yeah, we'll put a picture.
Okay, Kevin's tank. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Now our tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, so like I said, we got some work to do, but I understand where it went wrong now, which is great. And
basically everything.
Yeah, well, basically everything. But basically I know where to start now to actually get more of the results where I'm looking for. But it didn't completely suck other than my sword, you got to admit.
They're all still alive.
They're all still alive. Minus the, see those Danios? Oh boy. Those things are eating my plants. And I'm watching them. They are eating my plants. So,
they're
like
well
I said,
fed.
they're very well fed, yeah. And they're eating my plants. Like, those things look like they're going to explode. They are so fat. Because they're eating my plants, so I'm trying to feed them. So those things, they got to come out of there. I'm really happy my buddy's going to pick those up for us in a couple of days.
Oh, because
Yes,
we got ourselves
a puffer fish.
a pea puffer fish
Oh,
that I've
yes.
been wanting for almost a year now. It was
What?
almost a year to the date that we got it, and we picked it up from a guy in our local group here. He was nice enough to he was looking to rehome him, and
I had a tank for him. Oh, yes. Yeah, so basically, the goal that we had with our planet tank was we wanted a tank for the pea puffer.
yeah, and what happened is we ended up taking in some fish that were looking for a home. There's some Danios and Cory in there as well, and we added a couple extra Danios to it just to give them a more of a school kind of thing. But we always wanted the puffer. Well, I've always been set on the puffer since the beginning. I've always been really set on pea puffers, and when one was looking for a home, I just really
Oh yeah, we had to find we had the home for it. Basically said like we were gonna get rid of those fish as soon as we were able to get some pea puffers, but they haven't been in stores around us for quite some time.
the odd time you'll see.
The odd,
I
the odd
think
time
one
you'll
or-
see them, but not that often. So unfortunately, that kind of sucks. But when I seen our buddy had one online, bonus.
Yeah, so we're hoping to give him the planted tank and maybe bump him up a bit. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So I don't know. Did you even tell him what you named the fish? Oh yeah, he is a cool
He's
fish.
old school.
He's an old school fish.
He's Puff Daddy
Oh yeah, he's Puff Daddy,
or Puffy.
Puffy, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, but he's like a really cool fish. He's really cute. Comes right out, sees you every time. He sits there and stares at you and gives you that face like you better give me some worms right now. And like if you walk away, he'll kind of like turn around. He's kind of a cool fish. You guys have to check him out. We'll get a close
For a
up
little
shot.
fish, he is so cool.
Oh yeah, but very, very, very small. Like that big. Just a tiny little fish. Very cool though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a lot of personality, especially for the size. You get a lot in a tiny package.
Yeah. All right. So Puffy is an awesome fish. All right, people.
Very cool.
Are you good with that? All right, I'm good with that. All right. So as you guys may have seen one of our last videos, the high door unboxing, that was kind of one of our Christmas presents that we picked up from Big Al's.
Yeah, so yeah, basically we wanted fish stuff for Christmas. We made a list on fish keeping things and what fish keepers usually want for Christmas, and
We just
I
bought
wanted
everything
all
on
of
the
it.
list. So we bought
mostly
everything.
for the most part. Yeah,
Yeah.
we picked up some prime from there. I got a new python, the actual brand name one, because we didn't have the brand name one before.
Yes.
So I have to say we picked up that, and
Well, no. Okay, wait. There's a difference between brand name and not brand name, okay? But there's also a difference between just shoving a hose in your tap and having a python, okay? Because just hose stuck into your tap, you step on the hose, it flies out of your tap.
maybe it was a little.
It was pretty low grade, like, but it worked.
Maybe it was low tech.
It was very low tech, yes. So having a python is a big upgrade, even though.
We can't put our pump on it.
I will
Yet.
come up with this.
Yet.
We got a solution for this python because running water and wasting water to help drain your tank faster is kind of a. It can be improved.
I thought it
can be
was kind of
improved.
annoying, to be honest. I wasn't
Yeah.
as impressed as I wanted to be.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be the best thing ever, and then I realized how much water that I was using, and I see
Yeah.
going down the drain, and I'm like, huh.
Maybe that's not a good idea, but we'll come up with a solution for that. I already have something worked out for that, and we'll share it with you guys when we get it going.
But yeah, we picked that all up from Big Al's. They had an awesome sale. They gave us a couple of their small sample products to try out, so we'll have to give those a try and see how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the canister filter.
Oh yes.
I really love the canister filter. It flows.
Oh yeah. That thing has
It-
got some serious power.
And once I got it, it made me want to try the bigger one. Like, it makes me want to try the biggest one. Like, now that I got some power, I want
Yeah.
more power.
Yeah, it's a very cool filter.
I mean, it might not be necessary completely on the tank, but
Yeah, I think
it would be pretty cool.
for our needs in some of our bigger tanks, I think those filters would be just absolute boss, just from the overall flow rate that comes out of it. Um,
Yeah,
the easiness to
you know
clean
what?
and
It doesn't lose a lot with the media in it, and I can't say
really
that with
doesn't. Yeah,
other canister
kind of.
filters
Yeah,
that there's a big loss in flow between what it's like the rated gallons per hour and what it actually puts out full.
yeah. We're gonna give you guys a pretty cool demonstration. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a review on the canister. We're gonna show you exactly how many gallons per hour it comes out pushing with the material and see what it's actually truly giving. Because I think it's a cool experiment to see, and I want to give it a shot. Maybe compare it to another canister filter. We'll see. We'll see about that one. But yeah, no, I did see a really cool product out that came out not too long ago. Actually, it was a really cool video that I seen from Sean Pet Tech.
Yeah, it was
Pec-
Tech,
yeah.
and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
on the CCAM, well,
The SciC CCAM.
CJ,
CK?
CCAM. It's basically it's
Yeah.
manufactured by CJ, and it's pushed out by CCAM.
But it's the Title. I think it was a Title 55 that he had.
Yeah, and
It
it's
was-
a hang-on back filter. It looks absolutely awesome.
Oh yeah, features on that thing were like boss. I was totally impressed.
They really thought about.
They really did think about everything with that filter.
They really thought about who was using it. It's almost like they took notes from us or something, or like they were watching Fish Keepers. Like they kind of read.
Yeah, definitely we're watching.
Like
Fish-
they were really intuitive with that. Super intuitive.
Yeah,
All kinds of really cool, small, but unique features.
yeah. Like I'm not usually someone that's gonna point out a product that I haven't really used or tried before, but that thing looks seriously boss. And after seeing a couple reviews on it, I really want to try one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're definitely pro hang-on back filters. We love our canisters, but we like the combination because the hang-on back really handles a lot of more mechanical debris, well, at least in the way we're using it, and they're easier to maintenance and saves us time on our canisters.
Yeah.
Or at least saves us maintenance on our canisters.
Yeah, it definitely saves us a lot of maintenance on our canisters. Basically, if you're using a power head or a wave maker, well, power head I guess would be better. But if you're using a power head and you basically put your hang-on back where the kind of spiral is, usually at the back corner of the tank, it'll suck up most of the fish debris, and your canister filter will basically stay untouched. So when you crack it open, just pull out the filter floss, you're pretty much good to go, right? So that's kind of a bonus of running it that way. And that's pretty much the way that we prefer to do it. It's easier to clean out the hang-on back filters than it is to clean out the canister filters. So it definitely saves you a little bit of work if you do it like that. And that's why I like my hang-on backs so much. So having one that I think it had like a skimmer and everything on it, right?
Yeah, so you have the skimmer and it's just tons of room.
Oh yeah, it had a tray
big,
you
great
could
big
pull out.
basket, but yeah, it's nice that the tray was actually removable, so it makes maintenance even easier.
Yeah,
So lots of cool features on that.
yeah. I was
Which- It was crazy for Hang On Back because they really kind of brought a new idea to it. Most of them are fairly similar, at least to some degree.
yeah. I think one of the other things was that I remember about it too is that it had a thing to connect your heater onto the side of it. So
And
it
it
was
self primes too, like the
self-prime,
Aquarium
yeah, that was-
heater. So it's kind of like an AquaClear, where you have the space of an AquaClear, which is great, but with a few extra nice features. Where
yeah.
obviously you have the tray that pulls out, and then
Yeah, you had
all
thing
the
for
extra,
heater and
yeah, all
that
the
other
extra
stuff. Yeah,
little
it was,
bells and whistles.
yeah, that was pretty cool. So if you're watching that was an awesome video. I really enjoyed that, and I'm probably going to pick one of those things up now because I seen that. So thank you very much, John. Appreciate it. All right, so if you guys like the way that we did this video here today, give us a like. Tell us in the comments. Or maybe if you guys have some cool fish stories you guys want us to share or talk about, something that's interesting, maybe funny or something like that, feel free to share that in the comments, because,
Yeah.
we want to have fun this year with our channel and do some things that's just kind of a little bit different, wacky, and different.
Yeah, you'll get to know us a little better. We want to get to know you guys a little bit better. And basically, our goal here is just to have some fun and maybe learn some cool things while we do it.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, like and share the video, and you guys have yourself a great day.